Hey everybody, my name is Steve Demig. I'm a freelance software developer, and today I want to talk about a little bit about a bot detector product I've been working on. Um, let's get right to it. So for WordPress, a lot of times what'll happen is you have a WordPress site running. Um, you'll have a lot of bot activity, and it'll drive your CPU and costs way up, even though you're not getting a lot of hits on your site. You end up paying for a lot of bot access to your site, right? So, what do we do about it? How do we verify that the bots are actually hitting us and which bots are hitting us? And uh, fixing it's a different issue. You can modify your robots.txt, but this is more diagnosing it and determining which bots are actually hitting us. And so, I'm going to show you how that's done. So, basically we could get all of the information we need out of the HTTP access logs. So those are available via WordPress. Grab your HTTP access logs for any like a range of time, and you put them in a zip file. You give them to our front end container. It's a front end that's written in Vue and Vuetify with JavaScript. It sends the zip file over to a backend container that has Python running in it. Has Grafana and InfluxDB. Python takes all the HTTP access logs, parses them, creates metrics within the InfluxDB, and that gets displayed within a dashboard in Grafana. The dashboard is then dumped to make a PDF file from it, and then that gets sent back to the front-end container and displayed via the front end. And you could also save that PDF file so you can take a look at it and figure out what's going wrong specifically with your WordPress instance. All right, so let's escape out of here and I'll show you actually what it looks like. So here's the front end, the bot detector front end. I'm going to upload a zip file, and that's going to be, if we look at it, it's just a zip file that contains HTTP access logs for 4 days, the 3rd through the 6th. I'm going to grab the zip file. I'm going to give it a start date of May the 3rd and an end date of May the 6th. Okay, and I'm going to hit submit. Time zone of America, New York. It's Eastern time zone. Hit submit. It's going to run for a little while. It does quite a bit of stuff in the background. It's got to read all those, or unzip the file. It's got to parse all of the HTTP access logs. It's got to create metrics from those. It's got to send those to InfluxDB. And then it's got to generate a PDF file from the Grafana dashboard, and then copy the PDF back to the front end. So that's all what's going on here. The majority of time is doing the access or parsing the HTTP access logs. It's like there's a text entry each time the site gets hit. And a lot of times, like if you have a calendar or things like that, they actually underneath the covers will hit the site, right? So it's not just every time a user comes to it. One user access can generate lots of hits to the site, and we'll see this. So you can see we generated a PDF right here. Is PDF displayed. You can see that these views, these 436, that's how many users actually came and visited the site, was 436. But from that, we generated 18,753 hits because, with each one of these times a user clicks on that tab, it generates a whole bunch of different, URL calls to the site behind the scenes. Bot hits, we had 435, and we had 567 or 576 times that WP cron got accessed. A whole bunch of other information here. Hits by IP address, hits by bot, hits by URL, so we can see if a particular URL is hitting us a lot of times. Hits by user agent, just the overall trend of traffic over time is what we're seeing there. Hits by URL. response size, hits by bots, so we can see that Googlebot is hitting us, and then the trend, overall trend of hits by bots, and then response size by bot. So this is going to tell you how much traffic each one, or how much data each one of these guys is sending back. Now it's kind of small. It looks kind of small on the screen, and it's really just telling you, hey, we generated it and we got a report here. You go ahead and download that. It's going to go into your download folder. We can double click on that. We can come up in a more user friendly PDF viewer that's actually you're gonna be able to see actually what's going on. All right. So it'll give you a report like this, and you'll get all this information in your report. You'll be able to take that and use that to create a robots.txt or make other modifications. Like, for instance, on your crons, we drove this way down because basically what was happening was cron by default on a WordPress site gets activated every time a hit happens, right? So for everyone, not just a user view, a hit. So for every one of these 18,753 hits that were occurring, we were invoking cron and running a bunch of different cron jobs that really only needed to be run once every 3-4 hours or so. So we made that time-based instead, and we got a lot of performance improvement from our site because of that. And you could use this tool here to make all kinds of decisions that are like that, right? So it's a really useful tool for debugging your site and figuring out what's going wrong and how come you're using so many CPU and so many cycles. That's about it, I think. We'll go back to the slides, and yeah, good luck and thank you. And if you have any interest in this, we can arrange to, we can arrange to let you generate a report and see how it works out for you. So thanks a lot. Bye.